Crossroads, oh yeah, place that you just can't walk by. It's at the crossroads, oh yeah, 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 where the probability is 103. Meet the best in your life, where we're going tonight. I met a girl named Sylvia a few weeks ago. She said, how are you and who do you know? If you're looking for a place to go, going to the crossroads, oh yeah, place that you just can't walk by. It's at the crossroads, oh yeah, we're going now, going to the crossroads.
All right, and welcome to Crossroads Live. My name is Jim Hoffpower.
And I'm your buddy, your pal, your co-host, Sylvia Harra.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, tonight is a very special night
Yes,
for
it is.
several reasons. Our final show of the year,
Yes.
and you want to tell them the other reason.
And one of our best pals in this business, Mr. Stephen Pride. Welcome to the show, pal.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, and we want to welcome our audience. And it's great to have Stephen back because, you know, Stephen's one of those guys, he's glutton for punishment, and he just keeps coming back for more.
Well, we forgot to say he's just coming fresh out of Nashville.
Not in Nashville. Been up there
Fresh
recording
out of
an album.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of that album?
It's called Pride on the Wild Side.
There it is. And I'll tell you what, we're going to be talking. You're going to be doing some songs from it tonight?
Yes.
All right. That's something you all got to look forward to.
Howdy, folks. My name is Jim Hoffpower, but today I'm out here with Danny Boy, out here at the Crossroads Ranch. My request is this. Have you signed up to be an organ donor? And have you talked this over with your loved ones so that they know your desires? That is a gift that only you and God together can give to those in need. So, till we meet again, good luck, God bless, and we'll see you at the Crossroads. Let's go, Dan.
And welcome back to Crossroads Live. My name is Jim, and I'm sitting here with Sylvia and my real good friend Stephen Pride. I'll tell you, I love that video. I like anything that's done Americana. You know, being an ex-military guy myself.
Right.
And yeah, I served in the Navy. That's the U.S. Navy, by the way. Why did you look like you were doubting what I'm saying?
Louisiana didn't have their own Navy?
I think you do.
The U.S. Navy.
It's called the Shrimp Boat Navy. There you go,
okay.
the Shrimp Boat Navy. You know.
Were you ever at the academy in Annapolis?
No. I was at the academy in San Diego called boot camp, you know, and that's the one I was at. And actually, a couple of guys that were there with me went on to become officers and went on, but I went on to become, you know.
Did you hear that noise from
What?
the control room?
What they say?
That was Charles falling down laughing.
Oh. Well, I'll
He's
tell you
another
what.
Navy man.
You know, that song by American Hero, I really was a hero in the war, and then he sent me overseas. And so there you go. So that's enough of that. And that means I did wrong. Thank you. But anyway.
And you're back with Jim and Stephen Pride. Now, Stephen, before we play the next video, and you're going to be on after that, tell us a little bit what you've been up to.
Well, for the past couple and a half months, I've been up in Nashville, Tennessee, and touring around. I got a chance to do some shows in Florida and Kentucky.
Was home.
And
Yeah, that's one, because he's one of my favorite people.
well, I was in Kentucky. I did a special benefit show in Kentucky, but I opened in Florida for Ronnie Millsap. That was a wonderful show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because what's that guy you like so much that does the reviews that you were talking about? You know,
Mario Dargell?
yeah, that guy. And I can't say his name, so I'll get her to say it.
Okay,
So-
I like him just fine now. I looked at one of his review and I saw Milky Toast in there, and I almost fell off the chair because that's what I used to use.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it was in his column. Well, it's da da da. I went,
Well,
what?
The reason I mentioned him is because he did a review of all the concerts in Dallas, his favorite concerts, country
okay.
concerts that he's seen in the last year. So one of them was Ronnie Millsap.
Okay.
And he said about Ronnie Millsap, and I'm sure you can back this up, he said Ronnie Millsap proves he still got it.
Oh, without a doubt, he's the best.
Yeah.
His show was exquisite.
Yeah,
Trust me. I mean, it was great.
yeah.
I mean, this Ricochet, I opened for Ricochet Friday
Oh, yeah,
night.
I know who that is, yeah.
Okay, it was a total difference of night and day, their shows. I mean, the sound engineering, everything. I mean,
Yeah.
Ronnie's show was so
It's
crisp.
loud.
It was so crisp
Yeah.
as opposed to,
Yeah.
the
Does he
Ricochet
still
show.
do the impersonations?
A little bit. He
Yeah.
didn't do much that night.
Because when I saw him several times, he was doing impersonations. And you know one of the people he was doing an impersonation of? Your brother.
Really?
Really, he did. And he did Elvis, he did Jerry Lee Lewis, he did Charlie Pride, that was one of them. And I'll never forget that as long as I live. I mean, but I've only seen him a zillion times in concert. But anyway.
I'm Colin Ray. Within the next 30 seconds, at least 3 children will be physically or sexually abused. We must stop this national tragedy that robs our children of their innocence, their dignity, and often their lives. If you or someone you know are being abused, call Child Help USA National Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-4A-CHILD. Call is free and confidential 24 hours a day. 1-800-4A-CHILD. You can stop child abuse.
Back with Jim, Sylvia, and the super talented Stephen Bright. And before we get to Stephen, we want to show you a little something that we did recently. We did an interview with Blake Stamper. Those of our fans that watch us know who he is. And this is what Blake had to say about us. It was on the bus.
Should've been back home, watched the football game.
Hi everybody, I'm Blake Stamper, and one of the greatest things about being on the road these days is I get to take my family with me, but I'd like for you to remember all of our troops overseas that don't get to be with their families. Been over there with them, and they're all doing a great job for us, and none of them are complaining or anything. They're just glad to be doing it for us, so please remember them. Every time you say a prayer or anything, just please remember our troops. Thanks. And Happy New Year.
And you're back with Jim and Sylvia and Stephen Bright. That was one of the things he did for the troops. He just recently came back from Kuwait and Iraq. He was actually in Mosul performing. And here we go. Stephen, what are you going to do for us?
Well, I'm going to do this. First song I'm going to do is called, off the album, it's called Perfect Picture.
Here we go, Stephen.
Come on in, close the door. Have I seen you here before? Well, a girl like you can sure light up a room. Pardon me, do you care if I just pull up a chair? There's a thing or two I'd like to say to you. Well, there's someone who left me that I waited just the right time. 'Cause you're the perfect picture to fit my frame of mind. Looking back, now I know should have done this long ago. So I came in here to make a brand new start. Now don't go, take your time. Got a whole new state of mind. And tonight you look just like a work of art. Well, there's someone who left me that I waited for so long. But just tonight I realized she's not coming back at all. And funny thing, how you walk in at just the right time. 'Cause you're the perfect picture to fit my frame of mind. Yeah, you're the perfect picture to fit my frame of mind. Thank you. We've weathered the storms, baby, and the thunder too. We've held on to each other till the skies turn blue. 'Cause when it comes to our love, it's been forgive and forget. I already forgot why you left. Why ain't you back home yet? No need knocking on an open door. I'm not telling you nothing you haven't heard before. You ain't going no place you ain't already been. No need knocking on an open door, honey, come on in. I've been thinking about you. I'm sure glad that you called. Now, honey, stop your crying. You done said it all. Don't be so hard on yourself, babe. There's no need to explain. Our love is just like you left it. Yeah, I still love you the same. No need knocking on an open door. I'm not telling you nothing you haven't heard before. You ain't going no place you ain't already been. No need knocking on an open door, honey, come on in.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you,
All
thank you.
right. Excuse my arm there.
Look,
You know.
I've never seen Stephen perform any place where he wasn't always perfect and where he didn't get a standing ovation at the end of the show.
That's it. That's it, man. I'll tell you what. We went, what was the name of that little town we all went? I think it's a
Canton.
good story.
We went to Canton.
Remember that? And you did that show down there? And we all went down, and at the end of that show, you did Kalijah.
Oh, Kalijah, yeah.
Yeah, you did Kalijah, and then the whole place just stood up. And you were out there doing that. Well, you were running through the audience and singing that song. Johnny Harra, you remember him. And Johnny Harra was sitting next to me. He's going, how's he do that? How's he do that? I said, I don't know. Wherever you were singing that song. He couldn't figure out how you were doing that song.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry I brought him up. Anyway.
Don't bother me none.
Anyway, Johnny, I want to play something especially for you. It's a PSA with my favorite horse in the whole world. He's never thrown me. Me and Danny Boy, they got a little PSA for the
Lung Association.
and we'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. My name is Jim Hoffpauir, and you can always catch me on Crossroads Live with my good friend Sylvia Harra. But today, I'm out here with my pal Danny Boy, and we have a message for you from the American Lung Association. If you don't smoke, don't start. And if you do smoke, find a way to stop. Now, we know that it's not easy, so check with your doctor. He'll be the first one who'll be glad to help show you the way. Now, for a better quality life and a longer life, stop smoking today. So, for me and Danny, to all of you, good luck, God bless, and here's hoping we see you at the Crossroads.
Welcome back to the Stephen Pride Show.
All
My
right.
special guest, Ms. Sylvia Harra, Mr. Jim Hoffpauir.
Thank you so much for having us here tonight. I'm here promoting my brand new album.
Wonderful.
It's called Pride on the Wild Side. My brand new album. It's real, you know, it's great. You're gonna love it. I'll tell you what.
Wonderful.
Well, wonderful song. And I'll tell you what, it's an honor for me to introduce this gentleman, one of my favorite singers in the whole wide world, Mr. Stephen Pride.
Thank you. Thank you. Seemed like the thing to do at the time. You went your way, I went mine. We had some good excuse for walking away. Try as I might, I can't remember it today. 'Cause I go back in a broken heartbeat, back to that life, the one that I swore I'd never need. And I know that I can't change reality, but I would if I could in a broken heartbeat. I am amazed I ever thought love would die. 'Cause there's not a day goes by it don't feel more alive. I would give everything that's mine to give if I could choose a part of my life to relive. 'Cause I go back in a broken heartbeat, back to that life, the one that I swore I'd never need. And I know that I can't change reality, but
I would if I could. I'd go back in a broken heartbeat, back to that life, the one that I swore I'd never leave. And I know that I can't change reality, but I would if I could in a broken heartbeat. Ooh, I would if I could in a broken heartbeat. Thank you.
That works.
What are you going to do?
Thank you.
That works.
What are you going to do next?
Thank you.
What's your next song? Mm.
I hear you're seeing someone. Do you have that special something that we shared when I was yours and you were mine? Does he consume your heart completely? Or do your thoughts drift back to me? Do these two arms ever cross your mind? On a restless night, does he hold you tight when you wake from a dream of me? Has he ever heard you call my name when you're talking in your sleep? Can you honestly say he can love away every tear that falls from your eyes? Do these two arms ever cross your mind? Tried seeing someone, but you're the only woman who can thrill me and fulfill me deep inside. Do you think we could ever put a good thing back together? Do these two arms ever cross your mind? On a restless night, does he hold you tight when you wake from a dream of me? Has he ever heard you call my name when you're talking in your sleep? Can you honestly say he can love away every tear that falls from your eyes? Do these two arms ever cross your mind? These two arms ever cross your mind?
Good.
Thank you.
All right.
That's from his brand new album.
Brand new album. Come on back over and join us, Stephen.
Illegal file sharing and downloading may seem innocent,
but the effects are devastating.
To date, more than 70,000 jobs have been lost and thousands of industry-related businesses
have closed their doors.
This is damaging not just to artists and writers like myself.
It affects the musicians, engineers, producers, and everyday people.
So all work together to make the music you love.
Please download and share music responsibly. To learn more, visit SaveTheMusicAmerica.org.
Welcome back to the Stephen Pride Show. I'd like to mention my new album, which is available right now on cdbaby.com.
Right on the wild side.
All
now,
right.
for me, that brings back memories. I had the extreme pleasure of executive producing Stephen's first album. Yeah. It was called I'm a Survivor, I believe, right?
Right.
Yeah. And I still want to do a video of that song. I want to have you crash landing somewhere.
Well, you know the songs, speaking of songs now, we were talking about that, and you told me your brother had a couple songs on this that he liked, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which ones were those?
I remember him mentioning This Could Take All Night, Too Much to Dream, I believe. And It's All Over Town.
Yeah, great song, great song. I'll tell you what, you will enjoy it. I have been playing this for people at work. And everybody,
have you?
Oh, yes, I have. You know,
Wonderful.
the copy you sent me?
Wonderful.
The autographed copy that no one can get but me. Anyway.
You didn't even autograph them? Yeah, you did autograph them. You know, so. Now, since you brought up a name earlier, this is Deja Vu night for Johnny Harra tonight.
Why's that?
Why don't you tell us who produced that record?
Ladies and gentlemen, this album was produced by a great friend of mine, Mr. Glenn Pace. It's really wonderfully mastered album. And I insist that you go to cdbaby.com and listen and buy with credit card. And you will enjoy this album.
I love it.
The reason I mention it is because Glenn Pace happened to be the one that had the contract of Johnny Harra in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And you're back with Jim and Sylvia and the incredibly talented Stephen Pride.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about me again.
And we've had so much fun that it's almost, you know, it's a shame that it's
Well,
coming to an end. But since it's the last show of the year, we want to thank everybody. First of all, we want to thank Janie for taking care of us all year long. We want to thank our incredible crew who made it possible for us to win the award this year for Best Live Programming. Thank you, our director, David Clements. Thank you, Randy Davis. Thank you. Who else is in the control room? Oh, Charlie.
Charlie, yeah.
Charlie Faulkner.
Mr. U.S. Navy
and
in there.
Here we have an old friend helping out tonight, Mr. Doug Adair.
Doug Adair's here. Thank you, Doug.
We have Jennifer and her son, John.
Yeah.
For all of you that have given your time all year long, thank you so much. We very much appreciate it. Now, I have to also say something to a friend of yours. Dear Rudy, who happens to be in the audience today with friends, I am so terribly, terribly sorry that the Redskins lost. We beat them. Our pathetic team beat them, okay?
Go Vinny.
Oh, by the way, here, thank you all for all the emails we're getting. Some of you haven't heard back from us for a little while because our computer was crashed. But you can get us at Jim is at JamesJim at sbcglobal.net. I'm Sylvia1000 at sbcglobal.net. You can get Mr. Stephen Pride at stephenpride.com. And you can get his...
Or Stephen P5503 at comcast.net.
Oh, Lordy. And you can get his album on...
cdbaby.com.
There you go.
He got that down.
Yes.
He's got that down.
We want to send our prayers and our thanks to all the families that have gone through incredible ordeals, for our servicemen out there, the ones that have lost loved ones. Our prayers, our thoughts are with you. To all you guys across the ocean, watch your back. Come back in one piece. And thank you all for being there.
Can I throw in a couple of words here?
Sure.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank Stephen Pride for being here tonight.
Thank you.
I want to tell everybody that Brittany Wells will be here next month. She was on our show about a couple of weeks back.
Right.
And she did our Christmas show with us. Brittany Wells will be back. She's coming back to do, and she'll be singing live for us. I hope she'll be live. Anyway, no, Brittany will be back. Wonderful lady. That's another one I got to tell you real quick. I had to practice all day saying her name because I kept walking around wanting to go Britney Spears. and they were taking bets that I was going to call her Britney Spears.
And we want to also mention that Stephen is going to be singing this Friday.
That's right.
Where?
I'll be this Friday. I'll be performing at the Arlington Music Hall, Johnny High's Country Music
Oh,
Review.
wonderful. Great show.
Johnny
Great
High.
show. And
we also wanted to say hi to Merle Kilgore. I had the pleasure of talking to him recently. I'm glad you're feeling better. Now get back to your biography.
Yeah.
I need to read it soon.
And also want to mention, Ricky Lynn Gregg was supposed to be here tonight with us, but he couldn't be here. They got iced in, believe it or not, where he's at, and couldn't make it in. But he will be here on the 28th. Did I say the 28th of next month? Stephen will be back.
Yeah.
You'll be back with us, right? And Stephen will come in and do a couple more songs from his album, and we're going to have Ricky Lynn here, and Rudy will be here, of course. And
of course, Rudy.
Now you mentioned earlier. You mentioned the 20. You sure it's the 25th? It's not the 25th.
Might be. We'll check the calendar.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's make it simple. It's the third
The fourth.
Tuesday, the fourth Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. And if I made a mistake, blame her. But anyway, are we about ready? Are we about ready for that big one? We're ready for Stephen Pride. And this song you wrote for your wife.
Yes.
And
we're showing an excerpt of one of the appearances that Stephen made here a little while ago.
yeah, wonderful. We want to wish everybody a Happy New Year.
Be careful out there.
And be careful. Remember,
safe.
Johnny Law will be watching you.
He will be writing you up. And
He will be putting you drink too much, you will go to jail. And
Also, we want to thank
Working through the day, soon the evening will unfold. And everything's gonna be okay, 'cause then I'll have you to hold. 5 o'clock is getting closer. My patience is hard to control. That's because your love caresses my heart and cradles my soul. You gave me a reason to love only you. You mended the heartaches life's taken me through. You got me back on my feet and made me feel brand new. You gave me a reason to love only you. In the shadows of the night, in the silver moonlight, our lips are pressed together and our arms are holding each other tight. Fair or foul weather, our sun will always shine bright. Your love shines forever, so let's make love tonight. You gave me a reason to love only you. ended the heartache life's taken me through. You got me back on my feet and made me feel brand new. You gave me a reason to love only you. You gave me a reason to love only you.
So, till we meet again, good luck, God bless, and we'll see you at the Crossroads. Let's go, Dan.